Right housekeepers and fans the keeper Lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the gong bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. Straight ahead, what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Detroit Lions and the New England Patriots. Media smiles at the sideline as Lions head coach Dan Campbell. That's just about set to go in this one. On the opposing sideline, the Patriots head coach. These guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And we're off on EA Sports. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Lions take the field for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first rounder back in 2017, Deshaun Watson.
He and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, reps in camp, sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. You really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps in the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down. Let's see Caden establish a rail to any contest and runs like that gets the ball going.
Here's Watson to the air. He's leading over the middle. He's down after getting this on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's good.
Watson to throw it. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. He's not going to be able to add anything to that pass. 6. And line for another first and 10. Let's go now. Here's the game to Hubbard. He'll have some space inside the 35. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Lions have the first down.
No frills, nothing latest. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That's sprung him to get to the second level.
And sets. Here we go, first down. Out of the gun, here's Watson. This one falls incomplete.
You know, the NFL offensive line taking immediate throws, but the count on those being efficient and effective.
It's on the end route. That's some room to run. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know, I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Wilson Butker for the point answer. Extra point set right down the middle. The Lions take a 7-0 lead as he starts this. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he gets up here, trying to pull the big plants and the field is in the ground at the end of that run. And now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They'll be led out by the former first rounders.
You know, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right, week one, all has a sense of gratitude, all has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet to get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
And he'll back over the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 27.
We give inside to Akers. He drops the tackle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You just get the first down, we got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on first.
Linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
It's from the gun. A little bit of big defense to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. It's moving out there. Drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you try to play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Now on fourth down, one of the greats, Johnny Hecker, out to punt this away. It's this in at the 25. He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down to return. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want.
Against their own team, they were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they start to murmur and might even hear complaints.
First down, he had no gain on that first down run.
To give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. So well done there.
Right side, top by Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just a little. He's good for Detroit first down.
Let's go. Moving right there.
Up the middle, Hubbard. He's able to line that pile very on. Not able to get away from the big beat of bell. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Session. They'll have it 2nd and 8. That one falls to the turf, but hang on, it's incomplete.
Making it harder than they've got to scare the defenders and getting up the earth.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he runs maybe too much there. Incomplete.
I'll say Katie on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And he put just a little too much on. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. Their first drive of the season in uneventful led to a punt. So they'll try to get some more on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. It's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Down 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Defensive play, Jordan Loins, incomplete.
Numbers tell us pretty clearly, he gets a 3rd and long, it's too long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. This work begins at the 31. He's brought down before the return gets long. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. This drive will begin with Hubbard. They're calling together
out here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call in second.
looking from the gun. Watson. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They managed 22 on the rim and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to first. I think that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and come right inside. It's a good work.
Down to 38.
65.
1st and 10. Here's Hubbard. He's pushed straight ahead. That's right. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Watson. And this one's too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Three plays, they just got ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
It's McMillan with a catch on left. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pick up of 14 yards.
Only for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down. It's a money down. And nice to see that more
He has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got second down.
Fairly safe to say is that one ball's incomplete.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Out of the shotgun, gives him 100. Third down, line gain, 9 yards out. Here we go. To the air on third and long. Kicks right over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So we're down to inside. It looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They're going for it. Here's Watson. Down to his man. This is McGill. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this up.
That's right, because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tries.
Here's 1st and goal. Come on. Watson looking to throw. Defender right on first. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, Watson to throw. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. Travis Kelce the touchdown.
I know what y'all are thinking. Since when is Travis Kelce on the Lions? Isn't he on the Chiefs? Yes, Travis Kelce is on the Chiefs, but I have it to where in this, I did a fantasy draft, and I put any player on any team. So I guarantee you, your favorite quarterback or your favorite wide receiver is not on the same team. So let's get back to the video. Sorry for the audio quality. It's not so good, but I'm going to change it soon in the videos. Let's get back to it.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. 6 in the end.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. The Lions double their lead to 14.
Patriots, nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's White on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchdown. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return in this unit head out front. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Here's Akers at the middle. This runs quickly in the wrong direction. First play set down behind. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. To throw. Here's Nix. Here's him looking out there. He's drop it. Second straight play off there. Headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a top third down. Third and long for him here. He's going to get this over the middle and listen. It's on third yardage, but it will not move the chain.
That shows up as passing yards that any defensive coordinator can take. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
First and more. He gets a pretty nice result there on the punt return to put an end to our first 2 quarters of play. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports halftime report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter, and we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Rob Hughes.
And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. A 2-score ball game here as we resume play. On the return, here's Rodgers. He stopped on the run back to the 27. Patriots offense out there to start this third quarter. They're trying to get that back deficit. All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Akers. And they blow up the open play this time. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Each game he gets up, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because
You can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And a nice game here, but it's stopped for
Big plays down the seam or big tight ends that they favor, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches.
this time they're going to get to it. Before he gets that pass away, he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest. And now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. The snap came in slow, but he got it away. Has some take right through the 40. And he gets him something back on that return there from the neighborhood midfield. The Lions get ready to return to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended field position for the Lions here. They head up to the line. 1st and 10. Albert gets it to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. And that wrong way to the front.
In the old West Coast system, we call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more than kitty cat effort there.
To the left and ball in by Kelsey. And he's brought down after pushes it back up there. And the Lions have 1st down. Now a run with Tucker.
Sheet, if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of the play just like that one. Signing up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
He's stopping. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards in the first.
That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Wide right side by McMillan. And he might be close to the sleep room again.
Running away on that drag route for being coverage.
Here's Watson. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, the ball's incomplete.
Senses of pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw. A player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released can alter that throw.
Line quick there. They bring him to the turn. And the defensive goal. On to try the field goal. Harrison Butker. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And they come away with some points on that series.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your team who's out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Patriots up this time around and find some points to go after that lead. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. End up costing them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. One of the tight ends in motion left. Here's a handoff to Akers. They blow up the open players. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but
We did not see much achievement today.
throw in here. Nix gets it to him on the screen. Now over that screen, Brock. Then you get back to the line of scrimmage.
And on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
We've reached the end of 3 in our week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Caught by the rookie from NC State. As it still ends inside the 20. Punt team on the field. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left. They're going to good field position for the Lions here. They head up to the line. First and 10. Let's go now. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And 16 on the pickup.
That game that's asked to go for first down and first down and just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
That one is incomplete. Defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the main indicator for this defense, but they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
There it is short. It's Watson. And Kelsey has it. They hold him down to the 1-2 shot on his zone. Lions have first down. Here's Hubbard on the gator. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
There.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Hubbard quick to draw. Now it doesn't give him much.
But just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they can bring up the defense for a big play later.
Third and long. I'm going to throw. Down there to haul it in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
All sorts of different ways defensively in a league where you're just not getting as much training camp. You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. And you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that. I promise you some money. 4 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That mess really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. And that is a whole soul. Somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Knicks from the gun. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Oh my God, here's Akers. Trying to make it happen. Another run. This goes backwards on first down. Out of the gun, it's Knicks. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions will take over. Zero goals is first interception of our season.
Defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing what on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did for 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The offense headed out now for Detroit. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go!
They run it with Hubbard. Dropped for the first down. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Hubbard again. Good running there, good around 6. But now they got to wear down.
I'm not kidding you, it's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful lead.
Third down on another. Oh, strong here. The defense gets him at the line. It's going to bring up on to try the field goal. Harrison Butker. It's a 38-yarder from the left hand. Butker knocks it through. And that will add to their score.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that feel like they've got a fist for it in the end.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's White on the return. He's He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. Here's New England ready once again on supported to him because the outcome already decided. Nix with it on first. This is completed downfield. Takes it to the 45. Signals, and it looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. That's on a quick hitter. He's got it up to midfield in Lions territory.
A 6-yard pickup.
Now we're going to have a timeout by left at their disposal. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Nix. Puts it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. They're going to face 3rd down.
It's a good 3.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's holding out there. Timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. So the Lions get the win on the road. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year, but what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. You did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions. As with that, we'll sign off from New England.